Well, hello, old friends, and welcome back to the channel. Great news. It's time once again to journey to Babylon 5, specifically Season 4, Episode 4, Falling Toward Apotheosis, which makes me think of our good buddy the Emperor since he has divine ambitions. I can't wait to see where they go with that, friends, so wait no longer, we shall. If you could do me a quick favor, though, and hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel, and it allows me to alert you next time it's time for Babylon 5 or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear, dear friends, all that is then and this is now, and what is now? Now is the 4th episode of the 4th season of Babylon 5, Falling Toward Apotheosis. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go! Please stand by. Incoming transmission.
We're preempting your normal Babcom service to bring you another update in the continuing crisis. 2 more deep-range planetary colonies have been eliminated by Vorlon forces. This footage was taken as the Vorlon fleet closed in on Ventari 3. The ship eclipsing the local star is presumed to be their main weapon, a planet killer.
Holy shit.
If you are from the Ventari system, you are asked not to return until authorized. The local jump gate has been destroyed and hyperspace traffic is creating a hazard at the jump intersection.
Wow.
We're taking in refugees and escaping ships as fast as we can, but our resources are almost maxed out. We will repeat this bulletin every 20 standard minutes until we receive new information.
Oh my God.
Please remain calm. Right now, our greatest enemy is fear.
Oh, well done, Susan, but these effing Vorlon, man, it's craziness. What is going on?
Somebody help me, please!
Come on, everybody. Can't somebody help somebody up? John? That's right. Everybody calm down. John's here.
You okay?
She forgot all about her husband.
They say he came back from the dead. Is it true, did he?
I don't know what's true around here anymore. Come on, I'll help you through.
I'm with you, Zach. I'm not sure what to believe.
You heard?
I heard.
They need to believe.
Not in me.
You can't save them all.
I can try.
I can try.
Right now, our greatest enemy is fear.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I'm scared. These sons of bitches, man. These sons of bitches. We're in the credits where everyone's telling us about how bad this year is going to be. I apologize, everybody, too. My voice is starting to go a little bit, so I'm going to be a bit sparing on what I say, but...
The year is 2261. The place?
Babylon 5. I love this show so very much. I'm not sure if I'm conveying that. Oh my God. Think about these characters all the time. It's amazing. And I'm not saying this just because I happen to be watching this one right now, but in my very, beginning journey of becoming a better sci-fi fan, of all the characters that I've met, this includes like Kirk and Spock, but to be fair, I sort of already knew them. These characters dominate my thoughts and in many ways have become like the archetypes when I think of certain characters. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting how powerfully written this entire show is, and how long-lasting. It's got itself an incredible longevity. Thanks to all of you. What do we got? That older actor with the mustache, I've seen him in like a million things. I thought he was going to be our like guest star or something. Might just be picking up work.
Ready to get back to work as soon as they decide to get off their butts and give the word?
Yeah, that's what I came to talk to you about. Just got a call from Ivanova, and she said,
The word is given.
You, keeping an eye on the captain?
No.
The other guy.
On him. The guy worries me. Everywhere the captain goes, he's there, right at his heels, watching. How do we know he's not pulling something?
Come on. The captain vouched for him. Said he saved his life.
I thought he died on Zahadum.
I brought him back. It's real nebulous, everybody. I'm not buying into it either, but...
Hi, why does everybody keep asking me the same question every 5 minutes?
Because you showed up half dead.
You say you still don't remember what happened after you disappeared.
What do you mean I say I still don't remember? I don't remember. Are you saying I'm lying about it?
No, Chief.
Jesus.
Then how come nobody's grilling the captain, huh? He breezes in here, says he's back from the dead, feeling much better, thank you very much, and everybody buys it. Does this make any sense to you?
Handle it however you want to handle it, Mike.
Finished?
For now.
Good. Because I got a message from Ivanova. Doc wants to take one more look at you after that.
Good.
I was going to say, you feel like a bit of an asshole now?
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Good job, Zach. Way to sit on that and let him rant.
Since we both got back, he hasn't said 2 words to me. It's like he's avoiding me.
Have you said 2 words to him?
Well, assuming you're not overreacting, I don't know. But I'm sure he's got his reasons.
Yeah, we've got a lot more going on with John. I mean, all of a sudden he's just back. We didn't see the culmination of his test on Zahadum or whatever it happened to be. So I know there's more story in there. This guy's excellent. The dude that's the emperor. I need to get his name down.
You sent for me? I was just looking at the sky.
Picking out your constellation?
The stars, Majesty. Nothing more.
Then you're not looking hard enough. Vorlons are out there, Londo.
You're looking good, buddy.
Attacking any world, any base, any colony where my associates have influence.
Is this true, Majesty? I've heard nothing.
Yes. Well, we kept the information to ourselves. No reason for anyone else to know.
Oh, I'm in charge of planetary security, says Londo.
There are over 100 of those ships here. I assume they will be leaving now.
I'm afraid not.
The Vorlons...
We'll never attack Centauri Prime.
Why?
But to destroy a world as big as this, no. They don't have the will.
Perhaps.
Yeah, underestimating them.
The ships must leave, Majesty.
The ships stay. As our liaison here, you will arrange for a blockade of ships around Centauri Prime.
What if they're not coming here?
If they see that you're ready to oppose them, they'll just keep on going.
What makes you think that?
Now, if you'll excuse me, Majesty. Good night, Londo.
Go pick something.
This is serious.
Of course it is. And I have no intention of sending our ships out there.
You don't?
Of course not. Walk with me.
This guy's so good, but boy, the character's frustrating. By design, of course, JMS wanted to make somebody in a position of power frustrating. Well done.
Why, I've decided I like you, Malari. You think the same way I do.
Thank you, Majesty, but now
In fact, I've decided to show you something I've shown only a few people before.
The heads. No, this is the headroom.
Sit. Malari, sit. We were
Jesus.
discussing this situation earlier this evening, and this one had the most known.
Is there anybody that we know?
Always coughing, most distressing, but we finally cured it.
Oh, I bet you it does stink.
Then you would tell Mr. Morden's associates to leave.
Of course not. I promised them they could stay in exchange for elevating me to godhood. No, they will remain on the island of Selene.
If they are destroying whole planets to get at these shadows.
Yes! You understand exactly. Snicks.
He wants the planet destroyed.
We will turn Centauri Prime into an inauguration pyre. To commemorate my ascension into godhood, the fire of our world will light my way.
Oh my God.
Best to put them out of their misery. I will take it all with me in spirit. Don't send the ships. Let it burn, Malari.
Oh my God.
Fire.
How's it gonna end? In fire. Chills. Unreal, man. This show. I thought for sure the Emperor was going to be this puppet that was just going to be like drug around by some of the more powerful like houses and stuff. Nope, nut job.
Exhale. Quack like a duck.
Franklin, check for gills.
This is going to get a little hot. It's going to sting a bit, but I have to get underneath the
Nice.
So what do you think happened?
Wait, I've been thinking about it a lot. My guess is that when they pulled out, I got caught in the backwash before they jumped to hyperspace.
But you were on the back of one of them, man.
In the meantime, as far as I can tell, you're ready to go back to work.
Let's go see Lita.
Thanks, Doc. I gotta go.
I think they're actually giving Mike a storyline this season. Didn't say a word.
There have been some changes to the list of refugee stations. We'll have that information for you shortly. We've lost 3 of them.
Oh my God. We got a lot of ships out here, but I don't think these are transport haulers and stuff.
We continue to need medical ships, transports, anything that can fly.
I like John's haircut, man. It's badass.
I've known Ivanova almost 10 years on and off. I've never heard her afraid before.
You're not scared, John? You should be. I'm petrified and I'm watching this shit.
The only thing that might be as terrible as losing you would be if you came back and could not forgive me, and I lost you again.
You did what you thought was right.
It's no excuse.
John, also you overreacted a little bit. I mean, I'm going to say that.
I said goodbye. The goodbye I could never say before. I let it all go. I only held on to one thing.
You.
The image of your sweet face. If I never came back, well, that was enough.
You'd have that, yep.
Could I love that much and not forgive?
Great line. I'm going to stick with my prior statement, though. That was a little excessive, John, before you left.
So they're all gonna come here. Especially since somebody decided Sheridan's a second coming or some damn thing.
Well, they think he can do something.
Have you seen the same reports I have?
I like Zach's at the table.
What happens when it turns ugly, when they start fighting each other for the right to get in here? You think you got a security problem now? Wait another 24 hours?
Well, Mike, maybe we can do some preemptive stuff here.
We have a whole planet underneath us that's never been touched by the shadow, so in theory, the Vorlon should leave it alone. We can start shuttling people down there right now. I could set up a portable med lab.
That's actually a hell of a good idea, if Draw's okay with it.
We don't have a lot of time, so I'll get right to the point. Michael, we have a security problem. The new Vorlon ambassador. As long as he's here, watching and reporting back, we can't do what's necessary to stop these attacks.
Which is?
I can't tell you.
So you're saying you can't trust me?
No, that is not what I am saying. We don't know how telepathic the Vorlons are.
He's going to send you into him, yeah.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Kick him off.
I want the Vorlon gone.
Yep.
Look, he has got to know by now that we are planning to move against him, so let's give him what he expects. Then we can do what we have to do.
Which is the part you can't tell me about?
Take everybody with you.
Want me to take a full tactical team?
Hell
No.
yep.
Just a few people you can trust.
What?
I know.
What do you mean you know?
Is it my imagination, or is Mr. Garibaldi crankier than usual?
Yeah, well, he's been through a lot lately.
You're sending him to go toe-to-toe with a Vorlon. I would be pissed too.
Has Lorianne explained everything to you?
I don't know if I can do this, but I will try.
Oh boy.
You've never seen a Vorlon enraged. They're more powerful than you can imagine.
Then why are we sending Mike there?
If the ambassador stays, billions more will die. So we're going to take out the Vorlon. Any way we can.
You don't want him off station. You want him dead. Is that what I'm reading? Listen, Kosh 2.0 can suck it as far as I'm concerned, but I do have a little bit of a preference for Mike surviving. I mean, if that's...
The Dura 7 outpost has fallen. I repeat, Dura 7 has fallen.
Jesus.
All medical ships in the area are being asked to help with the evacuation.
And they're blowing up, it seems like they're blowing up the jump gates too. They're making the universe a lot smaller.
Ambassador, this is security. We need to talk to you.
I almost said, who's that big guy beside Zach? And I was like, oh no, it's Mike. I always forget how big that sumbitch is. Hey, what's going on?
I got a message from the captain. Because of your government's recent attacks on the League of Non-Aligned Worlds, we're asking you to leave at once.
No.
That request just became an order. You'll come with us, we'll escort you to your ship.
No.
Yeah, light him up. It's a shield. Dear God Almighty. Oh, it's breaking the masks. That's how I'd get that effort. I'd switch the Atmo into something he can't breathe. That suit's gonna run out of shit soon, at some point.
Okay.
The guy that got shot got up, didn't he?
I know. Well, if they want him to think we weren't a threat, gotta do it, huh?
Yeah, but you got some intel there. He's got a shield. I'm talking about this like it's a normal thing. I can't believe we were attacking Kosh 2.0 now. This is absolutely nuts, Mike.
Ambassador Malari.
Londo?
Really?
He's probably calling collect. Did he say what he wants?
Negative.
That's a great joke that we get back in the 90s.
There is a rumor that the Vorlons have gone mad, attacking every colony, every planet involved with the shadows.
It's no rumor. We've been tracking their attacks for the past 2 days.
Then could you tell me how far they are from Centauri Prime?
Don't your people have that information?
Yes, but it is not exactly being widely distributed.
Not even to Londo.
The way they've been going now, I'd say 7 days, 8 tops.
Sharing a lot with Londo.
I owe you a favor. Good luck to you. To all of us.
I just can't believe this. Now we're dealing with the Vorlon.
Sheridan and the others are going to move against you.
It is done. They are irrelevant.
Okay.
But I was thinking it can't hurt to have all the information you can about what's going on to protect yourself and the cause.
Her neck looks really weird now.
But I can't draw Kosh out of him. He won't let me.
A human
Yes.
imprisons one of us?
Yes.
Intolerable. Show me.
With the guards.
They will not threaten us again. Show me.
All right, I see the play. For whatever reason, Kosh 2.0 is either not able to read Lita or has just bought it. Such a neat little bit of prop tech. I love it. They didn't give him a whole lot of clearance in that door, did they?
This way. We have to hurry. I think he might leave soon.
Lita, could you be...
What are you hiding?
Nothing.
Open your thoughts to me.
No. Welcome to the snare.
Lita, run! Now! Second team!
Light him up. He can't pull up that shield when he's getting that much juice. Look how much firepower. This is one effing Vorlon. I'm assuming Delenn was brought in on this plan, right? What's he doing? Is he sending pieces of himself off? Oh, okay, no, that's just the Ark. Oh my God. Dear God, that doesn't look like an angel. Is that their real form, I wonder?
Control, this is May 13. The Vorlon ship's breaking free. It's like it's alive.
Get your people out of there!
Oh my God, this is so cool. Unreal. I was wondering if the ship was going to react to it. Delenn, get down. Kosh, if there's anything left of you, dude. This is show. Come on, man. Come on, Star Killer. Oh. Now, it was all part of it? There he is.
Kosh was inside you. Yes, the last of Kosh. And some of him, and some of me.
Can we get Kosh back in the suit? Can we get our Kosh back? Wow. Oh my God, can that ship survive it? No, it cannot. That's gonna go up like a flare to the Vorlon.
His life force must be replenished.
Hey, Vecna.
Is this how you brought him back from Zachadun?
I give of myself to replenish him.
Oh my God. It took all of that to kill one of them. Dear Jesus. There's no way the rest of the Vorlon host, I bet you they picked that up. They had to have 2 of them dying, presumably, Kosh 2.0 and what was left of Kosh, and the ship, which is semi-sentient, they said.
After the Vorlons have eliminated Centauri Prime, which we will be most happy to fall, you were correct about that, Majesty. Who will be left?
Who?
Who will know you?
Who will worship you, yeah.
Once we are gone, who will remember the living god Kataja? No, my place is at your side. However, I was thinking about Jakar.
Bernard. Why? He'll be dead in a few days. I don't think he'll be remembering very much after that.
And he deserves to die for his crimes against our people, and die he will.
What better person to sing the praises of a god of Centauri than a Narn, yeah.
Trial and execution on his homeworld instead of here. The whole world would see Your Majesty's wisdom, see with their own eyes the brilliant center of the Centauri Republic. Once they see you sit in judgment over Jakar, your name will spread like wildfire among them, and from there to 100 planets beyond. Secure that your name will be spoken and remembered throughout the known galaxy.
This only works on a crazy person.
It would be a great crime for one who will shortly walk among the stars, who will hold entire worlds in the palm of his hand.
You're speaking his kind of crazy. I love how he flares his jacket out when he sits down every time. It's so great.
We must allow them proper time to see me for what I am.
Of course, Majesty. You are, as always, quite right.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Falling toward apotheosis.
We're still renegades. I don't think there's anybody left on this side of the galactic core we haven't already honked off. Can't go home. Sometimes I don't know which scares me more, winning or losing.
Losing. Jesus, Mike. I mean...
I didn't want to tell you at first. But when I heard what you asked Lorienne, you have a right to know.
To know what?
What happened on Zahadum.
I did all I could to help him, but I cannot create life. Only the universe can do that.
I had Franklin do a complete med scan. He found things in my neurosystem, some kind of biochemical energy repairing and sustaining me.
I gave him back a portion of his life, but only a portion.
How long?
How long?
In human terms, barring injury and illness, perhaps 20 years. But no more than that.
It's a good run, Delenn.
You told me that humans live to be 100 years old, even older. You can't.
20 years. And then, one day, he will simply stop.
God. Let's make him count, man. Let's make him count. If we're going to go down, John, let's go down swinging, dude.
It's all right, Delenn.
God, this show is so amazing.
I told you I was afraid that I would get you back, only to lose you. And that's what this is. 20 years.
I mean, it's a long time.
Not for them.
And at least I can spend most of them with you. That's why I wanted to see you alone.
You got a ring, bud? Aw, what an episode. What is going on?
It's temporary until I can get you a real engagement ring.
She doesn't know what you mean.
Custom.
Go the full 9, John. Get down on the knee, buddy.
An engagement ring is kind of a down payment for another ring. The kind that you exchange when you get married. I don't know when we'll be able to get around to that part of it. We may not.
Her face, exquisite acting.
Whatever time I have left, I want to spend it with you.
God, what an episode. I mean, at this point, do I have I'll wave a white flag? I'm done.
Good. I was just making sure nothing went wrong at this end. Trouble with being infallible is you have to put up with everyone else making mistakes.
Everybody else being fallible, right?
I was just thinking, I don't like the way he's looking at me.
This is where he takes his eye. Oh my God, he's going to take his eye out.
Pluck out his eye.
Which one?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
No, I don't want to see this. Don't go. Take us back in. Oh my God. Oh my God. In merciful heaven. I mean, could they have given us more in that episode? I'm not sure. All right, friends, we just watched the 4th episode of the 4th season of Babylon 5, Falling Toward Apotheosis, and the only thing left to do is try and talk about it. All right, everybody, we just finished Falling Toward Apotheosis, the 4th episode of the 4th season of Babylon 5, one of my favorites. In a series filled with incredibly dense episodes, incredibly dense story beats, incredibly, monumental moments that are seemingly, dominoes, one after the other, after the other, after the other. This one was, again, one of those upper tier ones. I mean, you have to put it up there just for everything that happened. You know what I mean? We had so much going on in this episode. Again, when you're listing like the bullet points of things that occurred in this episode, and towards the bottom is Jakar loses his eye. That's towards the bottom of the story beats. Huh? Okay, so, I mean, we don't have to rehash exactly what JMS plotted out here because it was an exquisite work. Again, just the storyboarding of these episodes is something that needs to be studied. And I say that before and it sounds hyperbolic, and I don't mean that. I mean legitimately. There should be a class that says, hey, long-form storytelling, JMS is here to teach it. I mean, that's the way it should be done. We're watching excellence being executed throughout this series and being able to have such diverse story beats that are so seemingly kind of separate, but so interwoven. It's unreal. So we had the fall of Kosh 2.0. Which, again, I mean, we don't have to rehash the incredible amount of firepower we had to, and the assets we had to use to take out one Vorlon. Oh my God, we had to use the last of our Kosh to get this asshole off the boat. Unreal. I mean, it's what it is it's an establishment of, it's basically a precursor. It's foreshadowing, sure, no pun intended, but it's supposed to terrify. And it does its job well. If you see something where, again, it's almost like when we first saw the shadow vessels, how they just seemed like they were indestructible. You couldn't do anything to them. Like when the shadow vessel took on the Narn fleet right before the homeworld fell, and we had Jakar's uncle that died whenever they kind of got lured into that trap. You look at the shadow vessels and you think, well, they can't be beat. How the hell are we going to beat them? It's impossible. And it makes them terrifying. So then when you see one, oh my God, run, and you see a dozen of them. I mean, it's death coming towards you. That's the way that this was set up. It's very similar to that, where you had just every conceivable amount of trickery, traps, firepower thrown at this thing to get it off the ship. And we got it off the ship, but we can't replicate that. We certainly can't replicate that for a fleet that size that's coming with that capital ship that is apparently the Death Star. It can absolutely take out planets and has been taking out planets. The Vorlon are very interesting. I think that, here's what I'm going to say. I think the thing about the Vorlon heel turn is this. It's not a heel turn. We just never knew about the Vorlon. They kept all of their chips, all of their cards as close to the vest as is humanly possible, not because they were scared about the ramifications of the lesser races, kind of not being down with the way that they wanted to conduct themselves. They could give two shits about that. This was all more of a subterfuge laid for the shadow, I'm thinking. So the Vorlon seem to be, we're aloof. We don't want to do anything. We're not going to engage. We have to be begged to be part of these things. When in essence, that had to have been part of their plan too. At some point, they're going to come and ask us to help. Whenever that happens, then if they can somehow turn this sumbitch around and take out the shadows, or the scales move and tip in our favor, it might be our time to just take everything out, just to end this 1,000-year cycle. And let's take it on down the road, and we can take this little corner of space that the other old ones left. We'll just keep it. This will be ours, and we're good enough with it. I love the idea that the Vorlon are that kind of tactical, and I also love the idea that the Vorlon are that sinister, because that's what it is. When you cut through everything, that level of manipulation where life and death and nations and planets and everything happen to be involved, but ultimately it's for your and your people's own benefit, that's sinister as shit. And I love that, because in many ways, that's even more sinister than the Shadow, who I feel at this point have been the more overt of the two. Now, of course, the Shadows lie. They never, let's be fair, the Shadows never fully revealed what they were up to as far as survival of the fittest, the Darwin type of, approach to the lesser races. But at the same time, now that John knows that, or at least was told that by everybody that we met at the sit down, Justin and company, we're able to, I'm sure that he shared that. At the very least, take this for what it's worth. We're not sure if it's true, but this is what they claim their mission statement happens to be. The strongest survive. In many ways, that's very clear cut. The Vorlon were not real sure what their old plan was and what their new plan is. It certainly looks like their new plan is, if there's anything that's going to cause us a speed bump in the future, eradicate it. Touched by the Shadow, eradicate it. I don't think they stop there, though. I think what it is they might take out all the places. They could kill every Shadow. Zahadum, chase down all of the other ships, Centauri Prime, everybody there. And then I think they would turn around and go, okay, let's make sure that we never have any problems ever again. Who's the problems now? And they can go and pick off each and every one of those worlds. Maybe keep their favorites. It looks like humanity might be their favorite as far as, Lita's kind of association with Kosh and Kosh 2.0. Who's to say, though? But at the same time, it's really their game to play. The Shadows they're on the ropes. They're absolutely on the ropes. They are going to ground, which is exactly what the Vorlon wanted. They want to break the cycle now. They're going to ground. They're going to start burying their ships again for another 1,000-year cycle. This one was sort of a wash. The Vorlon don't want that. They're coming. And that's one story beat that we had in this. Let's quickly go over the others. We had John, and I always get this guy's name, Lorianne. Lorianne, the revelation that there's only 20 years of life that he was able to bestow using these sort of particles of energy and whatnot, that may be the truth. I don't think it's the whole truth, and I think there's way more to his coming back than what we've been told. Maybe not, but they didn't show us. We just appeared on Babylon 5. JMS loves to show us stuff unless he wants to show us later. So let's put a pin in John's resurrection. We have Mike, who is now, Mike lost time just like Jeff Sinclair lost time. Jeff lost 24 hours. Mike lost a lot longer than that. Can't remember what's going on. Can't remember the days following the battle. Obviously, there's something going on there. Obviously, Mike was jettisoned in that life pod to be picked up, to be brought back to Babylon 5. Who did whatever they did to him, something that Franklin cannot pick up on? I'm assuming it's got to be mental. It's got to be some type of telepathic suggestion or trigger that'll, make Mike not be Mike again or something like that, because there's something was done to him. I think at this point it's safe to say that Franklin should be able to find anything within reason, unless it's something that is completely, you can't pick it up on our current equipment. Maybe it's a specific technology is the only way to reveal these things. Who knows? We do know that something was done to Mike. Maybe they did something to Mike and it didn't take. We don't know that. Something was done to Mike. We can tell that at the very least. He was released. He's back on Babylon 5. That has to be for a reason. Let's put a pin in that. Again, we have Jakar losing his eye, but that's actually below this, our last topic of conversation, which is the Emperor deciding that he is falling toward apotheosis, the climactic ascension of his existence, and it seems as if Londo is hatching his plot to assassinate now. The greatest thing about this is JMS foretold of this. You think, why in the hell would he go to Narn? Why would he agree to go to Narn? That had already been established all the way back in the fall of whenever Lord Rifa died. Lord Rifa or whoever was traveling, Lord Rifa was traveling through on Narn, and they had everything mocked up to look like the capital, to look like the palace on Centauri Prime, in the hopes that someday, whoever the governor was there, in the hopes that someday the Emperor would actually visit. He said he was going to, but we wanted to make sure that he's ready. Amazing stuff, foreshadowing multiple episodes ago. But there is precedent set that this was something that was at least talked about. So it's not out of the blue. It's not some type of MacGuffin that we're bringing in just to get him off planet, specifically to Narn. If Londo's pitch was being made to a sane person, I'm sure they would see through the subterfuge and the deception. Like, really? That's the best you could do? You know? But this guy is so just drawn into being a god and drawn into the praise and the idea that, and he's batshit crazy. So his idea he thinks he's infallible anyway. He's going to be a god, right? And so when he hears Londo, if there isn't anything that he can like immediately kind of take away from that as not being correct, he believes it completely. And again, it's a mark of a great performance, great writing, and the ability to convey that this guy's so far gone and so in his own head and his own legitimacy of being a deity that he's willing to overlook things that other lesser beings might pick up on as being deceptions or at the very outright lies, you know, as far as Londo is concerned here. And, you know, Londo Mollari, if anything is to be said in the shadowy corridors of Centauri Prime, is Londo Mollari is someone you don't want to F with, because they all have to know about Lord Reeva, or at least speculate. And everybody has to know that this guy's really, really dangerous if you let him be dangerous. Unless, of course, how can you harm a god? And thus we have the Emperor believing Londo, or at least seemingly believing Londo. Oh, friends, I could talk about this all day. This episode was incredibly dense. I've forgotten so many things, but at the same time, what an amazing, amazing, momentous episode 4 of season 4, one of the best. Friends, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel, and it allows me to alert you next time it's time for Babylon 5 or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear, dear friends, all that is then and this is now. And now, unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye from this episode, Falling Toward Apotheosis, Season 4, Episode 4. So where should we say goodbye from? Because as the Greek chorus, our reward for spreading this story around 30 years later, as you all have spread it to me, it's our reward to jump back into the episode and say goodbye from a favorite scene. But my God, there are so many. So friends, I'm going to put us where we're most needed. Grab your gun, because we are going to be firing on this Vorlon to flush him out. That's all we've got. We are a part of it. We are a part of the fall of Kosh 2.0. But friends, we're a part of it all, aren't we? We're a part of this great story of Babylon 5. Until we can read the next sentence, Vulcan roll, old friends, and I'll see you.